without fear before our enemies. We have sworn an oath to restore Biafra, or we die in the process. There will be no retreat and no surrender. If the option they give to us is to seek our restoration by violence, every living thing living in the zoo will be destroyed. All the animals will be destroyed. It's a promise and a pledge we're making to them. They must understand that we just don't. Good morning, wonderful people, great Biafrans, wherever you are. This very morning, we are welcoming you to a very special broadcast, an emergency and very special broadcast. That is why this morning we are going to preach. After the rendition of this very gospel, this very morning, I will proceed to take some of your calls because what we have to say is extremely important. Very, very important indeed. If you don't have a pen and paper, go and get it now. If you're somebody who is fond of smoking weed or mind-bending drugs, I'm asking you to stop right across Biafra land. If you're one of those that's not cocaine, you're going to stop. If you're, should I say, we've banned cultism, of course, but I want all your minds and your hearts to be in what I have to say this very morning because it is very, very critical to the survival of our people. Because the enemies have come and we are going to meet them head on. We are going to meet our enemies across Biafra land because your governors are evil and wicked men, all of them, they're enemies of the people. Anything they want, we are going to give to them. But first of all, I must observe every protocol as we do on this noble platform. I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. My name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, indomitable, unstoppable, unquenchable, irrepressible IPOB the whole world over. I am the director of Radio Biafra Television, and by the very special grace of the Most High Elohim, a servant of the wonderful people of Biafra. The time now in the blessed land of Biafra is 7 minutes past 7 a.m. in the morning of Thursday, the 22nd of April, 2021. We are live and we are direct. It's a live presentation. If your time is not 7 minutes past 7 on 22nd of April, 2021, Thursday morning in Biafra land, then you are listening to a repeat broadcast. But this is not a repeat broadcast. Because I want the world to hear what I have to say very clearly and unambiguously. I don't want to be quoted out of context. I want the enemies of freedom to understand that we are not going to stop. I want to know all the murderers and killers in army and police uniforms to understand there will be vengeance. There will be retribution. There will be no forgiveness. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. I want people in Biafra land to listen very, very carefully this morning. Very, very carefully this morning. If you miss this broadcast, anything that happens to you is your business. We will not put up a dime to try to rescue you. This very morning, I'm announcing we are going to go into a different phase altogether of our agitation. A very different phase altogether. We now need to bring our madness to the fore, that they may understand how serious we are, because our enemies are not relenting. The stupid governors you have are not relenting. They are about to feel the heat of our anger, because those men are evil. Now I am going to pray to the Most High Elohim this very morning before we proceed, as we normally do here, to hand over his land, Biafra, to him to keep. Not just for this generation that sometimes I consider unworthy, if not for the sake of IPOB, but those that are to come, those that will come in the future. For them, we do what we are doing, not for this very useless, idiotic generation. Very useless and idiotic, unreasonable, undiscerning, unintelligent generation. We are fighting for those that are to be born, that they may know that in the times of their fathers, that God Almighty in heaven answered their prayers. Allow me to pray. Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịama. Tamono abasimbong Olisa bi n'igwe. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ Chineke nna, enweghị chi ọzọ ma ọ bụ naanị gị. N'ihi na onye na-efe chi ọzọ ma ọ bụghị Chineke nna nke bi n'igwe bụ arụsị ka ọ na-efe. Arụsị apịrị apị. Kama na anyị onwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọ bụ ya mere okwu gị ji wee na-apụta ihe n'ime ndụ anyị. N'ihi na enweghị chi ọzọ n'ụwa, n'eluigwe n'ụwa, ma ọ bụ naanị gị Chineke nna. Ọ bụ ya mere n'ụtụtụ a n'ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra, eze ndị eze, ka anyị were ka ha rabụ ụmụ gị ndị kwetara n'ime mmụọ na eziokwu na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ Chineke nna nke usu niile nke ndị agha enyefe gị n'aka. Na ọ bụ na ọ badara aka gị ka anyị na ezi nna dị ngọzi na ndị unu abịakwa ọzọ nna nke igwe. Ha si ebe niile wee na-abịa. Ọ bụla dị ndị kuniri iwe si na ha bụ ndị Igbo, na ha bụ ndị Biafra, na ha si ebe niile dị iche iche wee na-akpọku aha nsọ gị, wee na-aza aha gị nna nke igwe. Ekwensu abawo ha n'ime. Fulani janja iwe dị were ha kwara ngwa ọlụ, ọchịchịrị wee baa ha n'ime. Obi anọ umahi ikpeazụ ka ha rabụ ndị si na ha bụ ndị gọvanọ. Ekwensu were ndị etu a wee na-arụ ọrụ ka egbu ụmụ gị. Ị ga-ememila ha n'otu n'otu. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, ị ga-ememila ndị dị etu n'ihe awụ ụmụ ekwensu ka ha bụ. Ha ga-eji ala wee zere mmiri. Ihe ha chọrọ ha ga-enweta ya, eze bede ngozi. Ị ga-arọpụtara anyị ngwa agha, onye nsọ bi n'igwe. Ị ga-agba anyị ume, ị ga-enye anyị ikikere, n'ihi na Biafra bụ nke gị. Ọ bụghị nke m ka ọ bụ nke gị, n'ihi na ọ bụ naanị gị bụ Chineke nna. Ọ bụ ebe a ka ikwu na ndị gboo ga-esite wee malite. Ala nsọ gị ka ọ bụ, agbanyeghị nzuzu anyị na iberibe anyị niile na mmehie anyị niile. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ Chineke na bụ onye na-agbaghara mmehie. Ị ga-agbaghara anyị mmehie zebede pụọ n'ihi aha nsọ gị nna nke igwe wee zọpụta ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra. Ka ọ ga-abụ n'ikpete maazụ, mmụọ na mmadụ ga-ekuni wee si n'ezie n'ezie ewezuga Chineke nna nke bi n'igwe, onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, na ndị dị etu a agaghị apụta ka mba. N'ihi na ọ bụ naanị gị zuru ka eme. Onye dị nsọ mgbe niile ebighị ebi, nara ekele na otuto na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise. We are regarded all over the world as the most intelligent black people, without apologies to anyone. Biafrans are quite rightly regarded as the most hardworking, industrious, and blessed people to come out of the black continent of Africa. The time has come, after so many years, for us to begin to reason properly and to act as one. We are going to fight and act as one inseparable, indivisible unit. Only one, not two, not three, not four. Under one unique and centralized command. If you do not understand the art of discipline, obedience, and loyalty, now is the time to learn it and to understand it. Because our enemies are not relenting. If you think like black people in Africa do all the time, they will overwhelm us. They will succeed. but we are going to think like the children of the Most High God in heaven, that victory may come to us. Our enemies outgun us on every front. I'm even saying that with the type of alliances they are forming, they may even outnumber us, our enemies put together. But we are going to prevail. We are going to teach them a lesson that history will recall over and over and over again. This very period that we are living through, this very period of IPOB, this time in our life will be recalled in history forever and ever. When people without nothing, anchoring the hope of their survival on the Lord God Almighty, the creator of the heavens and the earth. And he heard their prayers and he delivered them. The same way we read in the Bible today, the story, the very beautiful story of the wonderful state of Israel. So shall Biafra be written and read about for eternity. Because we are about to do something that will shock humanity. Pay attention this very morning, wherever you are. I am going to start today's program by reading a headline from the Zoo newspapers. You know what I can do? Zone 9 new AIG warns hoodlums terrorizing Southeast. His name is Etim Ene Okon. He's a Biafran man, but he was raised by the Fulani. This is the man that is responsible for the death of my father and my mother. This is the man that is responsible for the death of 28 young Biafrans in my house on 14th of September of 2017. This is the man that Okezi Bazo and the Zoo police have brought back to kidnap, to terrorize, and to kill our people. Therefore, I'm going to come to Anambra in a short while. Therefore, those of us in Abia State must be very, very careful. Very, very careful, because I have a series of announcements to make. This very man, we are going to find him. I am announcing it because I think that my appearance at The Hague is long overdue. It is way, way, way long overdue, because before I do anything in life, if Britain respects me for one thing, is because anything I'm going to do, I warn you in advance before I do it. So when I do it, you know it's me. I have no need to hide, because I'm not a terrorist. I have no need to hide what I'm doing. This very man, we are going to find him and set an example with him. His name is Etim Ene Okon. I want his pictures everywhere. The picture of his wife, his extended family, his children. We are going to hunt them down, all of them. We are going to set an example with this idiot, that the world may understand how angry we are. This idiot is responsible because they allowed him to get away scot-free. That is why he can come to mouth rubbish all in the place of newspapers. We want to let these idiots know that they too, they bleed and they will die. His name is Etim Ene Okon. He is the AIG of police in Zone 9. We will find him. We will find his family. I swear to God Almighty in heaven, that Hague, I want to go there and give evidence. I think the time has come. We are going to find him. Wherever we see him, he's going to die. This is the man that killed my parents. This was the idiot that instigated the raid on my house on September the 14th. They have brought him back. He went on to boast. I am letting all our men on the ground understand this very, very carefully. The time for us to die has come. To die for what we believe in, that posterity may remember us. This very man went on to say, they know we will strategically confront hoodlums. We will go back to those days when Abia was hell for criminals, when he came to my house to kill me. This man is still alive, and that is why he's still talking. Now we shall take the war to him in Abia State. Since that is what they want, we shall give it to them. This man said he is going to expand his strategies that he used in abduction and in killings, extrajudicially, of course, to all the states that comes under his control. He's a Biafran. We must treat him the way that traitors are treated right all over the world. Since the inception of the history of man, Anywhere you have traitors, you don't allow them to survive. They cannot survive. I am warning him in advance. That is what I do. There's some people come to, don't say what you're going to say. Get away from my face, you're an idiot. You don't tell me what to do. I want this Okon to understand that he has war on his hands, since that is what he wants. We are going to give it to him. Unless he is removed from his position within 14 days, arrested and prosecuted for mass slaughter in my house on the 14th of September 2017. That is for Abia State. And I include Okezi Ikpeazu in it. Okezi Ikpeazu, if you do not remove this idiot, if this fool, if one single soul is abducted from Abia State by this criminal, believe you me, hell and brimstone will rain down inside Omai. I can assure you of that. And I'm sure some of you know what we can do. I'm sure you understand that by now. I am this very man. We are going to find him, not just him and his family. We will find his children wherever they are in the world. It's an assignment to the whole IPOB family all over the world. Find this man, his wife, and his children. Find them wherever they are. I want to let this man understand that we are insane. I was an example with this idiot. Wike is no longer sleeping in government house. He's running from one barrack. I will find him as well. This idiot, all of you fools, all of you idiots from the east that the Fulani are using, you idiots that cannot reason, you fools that cannot reason. Ikune Jugo, all of you, including your so-called stupid governors, Ikune Jugo, this is an Abia State. I am going to move to Anambra in a minute. Anytime people come to our land, they kill us and we allow them to go scot-free. It encourages other people to do the same. That is the way the Fulanis operate. Anytime one governor kills and you allow that governor to continue to kill our people, it emboldens the rest to start to kill our people as well. We must take the war to them. We must take the war to these people. Wherever they are seen in the public, we stone them. Anywhere we find them, we will go to jail. We will die, but they too will die. And their families. Because they don't understand civility. They don't understand petition. They don't understand civil protest. They are not human beings. We must unleash our madness, not tomorrow, but now, on all these people that are making our lives hell. The police and the army, they go about kidnapping and killing people. Nobody says anything. That is why I despise the brain of a black man. Always gravitating towards evil. This man came to my hand killed in 2017 and went scot-free. That is why the bastard can come back and be mouthing all this rubbish. We must find him and his family. Whatever they're hiding in the world, we must find them. I want all the major papers in the world to report what happened to Okon. I want them to report it. That they understand that vengeance belongs to God and to God alone. This idiot that is responsible for the death of my parents and 28 of our young men on the 14th of September 2017 must be found. Anywhere you see him in public, you attack him. Let that hell fall down on this very earth now, not tomorrow. I'm not waiting for tomorrow. I am giving Okezi Ikpeazu, the governor of Abia State, and the international community only 14 days to arrest and prosecute this man, or else the floodgates of hell will be opened on Abia State. Floodgates of hell will be opened on Abia State. That thing they want, they will get it. I repeat, only 14 days to remove this idiot from office and prosecute him. He must be arrested. He is the one responsible for the death of my parents. This man must be found and arrested. Wherever he is, we must find the wife and the children of this bastard. We must find him, and find him immediately, I said. He is an order, a direct order to the entire family all over the world. We will find this man and his family. I set an example with them, that the world may know how insane we are. This very idiot is walking about freely and talking rubbish because we allowed him to live. Because we allowed him to live. The secret abduction and execution of Biafrans going on in Anambra State must stop also. Obiano announced his rubbish yesterday. We must take the war to these people. They are evil. They are evil beyond compare. And we must warn them they can never win. They are fighting against their own people. They are not going to win. They can never ever win. Army and police, DSS and army are now renting accommodation, especially around Nnewi. They are using youth corpers in Anambra State to act as informants for them. Obiano is the one at the helm of this rubbish. They are organizing themselves in such a way that they can deplete the number of our men as they did at Mpo. It was under Obiano that men died at Mpo without provocation. All of you have idiotically forgotten. All you evil black people, you people that Lucifer are using as instruments. You children of darkness from Africa, wicked, evil people, you were there when over 500 people were massacred under Obiano at Mpo. You have all forgotten. You're telling me rubbish about unknown gunmen attacking police. You people, what did you say when men were slaughtered at Mpo? You did nothing. Our men must be at alert. You must be at alert. From now, no sleeping. All the young men in Biafra land, no sleeping. Every night you organize yourselves to defend your towns and your villages. DSS and the army are renting houses in and around Anambra State, patrolling in the daytime, abducting in the middle of the night. Because of that, from now, I'm telling Obiano from now, I don't want to see or hear that there is any movement of vehicle in Anambra State from 12 midnight to 5 o'clock every day from tonight. 12 midnight to night. Any car that I see in Anambra State, any car moving from 12 midnight will be destroyed, and all occupants will be destroyed, all of them, from tonight. Let me see how you're going to die your kidnapping and die your abduction. From now, this immediately from this minute. 12 midnight every day until further notice. From 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning, I don't want to hear that there is any vehicular movement in Abia State and in Anambra State. No movement of vehicle. Now, listen, if your brother, your auntie, your sister is a taxi driver, or they have their own private vehicles, I said there will be no movement of any vehicle. Go and tell the Nigeria Union of Road Transport Workers, even tell Union of Journalists. I do not want to hear that there is any vehicle on the road from 12 midnight, starting from tonight, 22nd of April, 2021, until further notice. No movement of vehicle from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning. Let me see how they're going to abduct. And every night. Because if we allow the Fulani people to succeed in what they plan to do, we are finished. They have come before time. They are using Obiano. They are using Okezi Bazu. They are using all these wicked and evil people. You call your governors, Hope Uzodema, to perpetrate this black. These people never, I never heard Obiano come out to condemn Miyetiala when they were ravaging Tunukofia. I never heard Obiano come out to say that what is happening is bad. When Miyetiala Fulani terrorists, we are sacking villages in Ayabelum until we met them. None of them has ever come out to condemn the massacre of their own people. None. But when it comes to fighting their own people, they are #1 champions. Them and anybody supporting them, all of them, we are prepared to die. Don't get me wrong. Yes, we are. But you evil people working for Fulani Janjaweed without shame, you idiots, allowing cattle rearers to be controlling your brain, you idiots will die as well. Check that one. Evil. From tonight, try me and see. Let me hear tomorrow there was a vehicle in Anambra State 12 midnight. God will punish the driver and everybody that the idiot is carrying. I said no vehicle. I don't want to see or hear any vehicle from tonight to further notice. Every landlord in Anambra State must do an audit as to those who are living in their houses. Every landlord in Anambra, I said, If you give your house to army or DSS, and from your house, our people are abducted, what will happen to that landlord and the family? I'm warning you now so you understand. Our madness have just begun. I am warning all of you, every landlord, do not give house to anybody unless you know who that person is and what they are doing. I am warning all of you, and I don't care. You can be lamenting and talking your rubbish when they call you inside that rock to be talking rubbish every day. We don't give a damn. We are warning you. You are placing our land in danger. You are placing our land in danger. Because of our activities, we truncated the plan of the Fulanis to start your mass murder in 2022. That's what they plan to do, to take over the entire land and render all of you homeless. We have paid our own price in terms of sweat and blood to defend all of you. Now, the time has come for all of you to try and help to defend the whole of Biafra land. Every night, young men will not sleep. You will come out at the starting of every road that leads to every populated area under human habitation to make sure that appropriate roadblocks are put in place to slow them down so we can catch them and kill them. That's what we want you to do. Don't do anything. Slow them down only so that can water hand. Mad people everywhere. This broadcast this morning, you must take very, very seriously. Anambra State is a hotbed of Fulani abduction and execution of our people. We can't allow it to continue. Obiano is held responsible personally. Obiano, from today onwards, anywhere you are seen in the public, you'll be attacked. It doesn't matter. Even when you leave office, it will be worse for you. You are an enemy of the people now and forevermore. I'm telling you this, before God and before man. You will never, ever be forgiven for your treachery and your wickedness. When our sister was killed at Uli and her body cut into pieces, Obiano, what did you do? You did absolutely nothing. You're not ashamed of yourself that you're organizing with your Fulani friends to come and be abducting your own people. You're not ashamed of yourself. Any landlord that gives accommodation or rents his house or her house to a Fulani person, to an army personnel, to somebody who works for the police or DSS. All this nonsense must stop. All this nonsense must stop. You are living in a country where Fulani, they not only are they the terrorists, they are the ones in control of the power. A terrorist is a minister in Nigeria. Obiano cannot even rise up and condemn such a person. Ibazu cannot rise up to condemn them. A terrorist is a minister. Pantami or whatever they call the job is a minister in the government of Nigeria. A terrorist is there as a serving minister. I'm not asking you to even arrest him or to imprison him without trial, as they do to freedom fighters. Come on to remove the idiot from office, you useless, idiotic Nigerians, you monkeys from Africa, you black demons cannot even do it. You cannot do it. To tell you that Satan dwells in a black person. When you see people fighting for their freedom, everybody starts to talk rubbish, talk nonsense. A terrorist is a minister in your country. A terrorist, you cannot speak. He is to tell me that Ogon can come to my land after the death of my parents to be telling me he's going to kill more people. The day he buries his own children, he will understand how painful it is. Since they want madness, we give them madness. That's what they want, and we're going to give it to them. In abundance, I'm telling you the truth. When you killed 5 million of us between 66 and 1970, did we not multiply to still become the most populous ethnic group that you have? It doesn't matter how many you abduct, how many you kill. Our mothers will give birth to many more, I assure you. But I am letting you understand that your name will be shut down. It will be closed down completely. From tonight, I don't want to hear lamentation. I don't want to see or read in the Facebook they're here, they're abducting also. No, kill them. If you see the army and the police in your village, kill all of them. They are murderers and they are killers. Kill them. Because it seems a black man, when you're trying to be very civil, doing things the normal way, they don't understand. This UG, they never understand. They think you're weak. Because we've been keeping quiet all this while. Obiano things, I killed you at Mpoatonich, I can kill you again. Obiano, you're also a dead man walking. For that comment you made yesterday, you're a dead man walking, and from today I'm announcing there'll be no election in Anambra State. Every edifice of election in Anambra State will be destroyed. I'm warning you in advance. There'll be no election. Come out and campaign. Come out and campaign. There will be no campaign in Anambra State. Everybody will stay at home. Come out and campaign. There will be no campaign in Anambra State. You people are evil. You claim you're elected to represent the people, but you're there serving Fulani interest. Obiano, all the years that the Fulanis have been killing us, what have you done? I'm asking you. Is to go and bring in Fulani mercenaries to be giving them houses in Anambra State. Any vehicle you see from tonight, 12 midnight to 5, destroy it completely. That is the time they move about abducting people. And we keep quiet. All I hear is that they're abducting us. What stops you young people from, once you see them coming around 4 a.m. in the morning, you block every exit. Set it on fire. They will exhaust all the ammunition that they have. Then we'll capture them alive and cut off their heads, all of them. You don't know that is how to fight Fulani. You think Fulani listens to argument or reason? These are savages from hell. You think they have time to listen to reason? Is that what you think? You and Fulani can sit down and debate and have a discussion. People that jettisoned every law that they themselves made, they abandoned it because they want to conquer you. Useless people doing the work of Fulani for them, out of your idiocy and your brutality. These are the fools telling us Fulani Janjaweed. People that are not even indigenous to Nigeria. They came from the foothills of the Futajalon. As migrants, they came into Hausa people, foolishly allowed them. And look at how everybody is suffering today. Hausa people foolishly allowed Fulani to take them over. And all of us today, we are suffering because of the foolishness of Hausa peasants. The same foolishness that Obiano is exhibiting today, and that idiot in Ebonyi. That idiot in Ebonyi, Umahi, that fool. They are telling us Buhari cannot be bullied. There is no Buhari, mind you. Have you been to my Twitter page to see what I wrote about the ear of the idiot? You know, people that, seriously speaking, I used to read in books. White people are the most honest people in the world. I'm saying it now. You see, Oyibo, white people, Caucasians, are the most straightforward, honest people in the world. That is the reason why God blessed them. Anything they touch turns into gold. White people are the most honest people on this planet Earth. That is why they are blessed. That is why they can go to the moon. They can go to Mars. They can go anywhere they want to go to. They invent things. Our own also cause one be envy, greed, and jealousy boiling in a black man, in a black woman every day, every blessed day. Why am I saying what I'm saying? Because when the white man condemns black people, they do it for a reason. Always a reason. I have been saying this all the time. The same level of vitriol, insult, and humiliation directed towards black people. When was the last time you heard that a Japanese man was insulted by a white man? It's a simple question. When was the last time you heard that a Korean was insulted by a white man? Because anything the white man can do, so can the Japanese, people of the Orient, from the East. So also can they. How about you black people? A governor elected to is busy inviting their murderers to come in and kill them, as if Obiano, Umahi, all these idiots, that's Sarikin Fulani of Imo State. as if they've never read any history. Somebody should give them the books of the war from Alex Madiebo. Give them the book to read. The pogrom. The same masters they are serving today, what they did to us between 66 and 1970, courtesy of the British, of course. It's just like the mayor of Jerusalem running to a Nazi sympathizer in Germany to come and kill people in Jerusalem. Can you believe such rubbish? Can you believe such idiocy and such nonsense? This is our people for you. The same Fulani that you're defending. The same Fulani. They say we are criticizing the call for secession, noting that President Muhammadu Buhari will not be bullied. Buhari is dead. The idiot you have there is Yusuf Abubakar Muhammad from Niger Republic. Jubilee is no longer even there. He has run away. All of you can see the mask the idiot is wearing. You can see his fresh hands. That was the day I knew that I can never ever blame a white person again for being racist towards black people. The issue of the Buhari's death in Nigeria has convinced me beyond every reasonable doubt that black people are stupid. I'm telling you the truth. Oh my God. Anyway, let me not dwell on that. Addressing journalists in a media chat at APC headquarters in Abuja, Garba Shehu said those advocating for the secession or for secession are the problem of the country, not Fulani terrorists, not Fulani Mietiala, not Fulani ISWAP, ISIS in West Africa province, not Fulani in Boko Haram, not Fulani in Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb, not Fulani in headsmen and bandits, but only those asking for freedom. You people, Nigeria media, God will punish you people because people are also very evil. I've been saying it from day one. You people are evil. Instead of them to say that these are freedom fighters, people asking for freedom, they said that secessionists. Seceding from what? I keep asking these morons all the time, who are so badly educated. They don't even know if they're coming or they're going. Addressing one thing is that this you can't intimidate him. You cannot bully him. Bully who? But Boko Haram is bullying you every blessed day. Every blessed day. A bunch of liars and you useless, idiotic Nigerians, you sit down and you gobble up all this rubbish. Every day you swallow all this junk. You do nothing about it. All you do is you go back to your homes and you beat up your wives out of frustration, when as a man, you should be out confronting the man who has come to destroy your future. They said a lot of these people calling for secession are the problems of the country. And I'm happy that reasonable opinions and voices are now rising. What are those reasonable opinions and voices that these foreign people are talking? They don't know Hanese and the George Obiozo, those that they elected. You see, when our people claim they're educated, I worry sometimes. A black man, I don't know, I can't understand it. When a black man says to me, I'm educated, I look at them as a very funny species of something that got a leftover from creation. Oh, we believe in one Nigeria. Hey, one Nigeria. Let's ask me, well, what holds us together is stronger than what divides. Idiots talking rubbish. What holds you together is Fulani presidency, Fulani chief of army staff, Fulani naval chief of naval staff, Fulani chief of air force, Fulani everywhere, Fulani cattle everywhere. To the point whereby now there's a Fulani cattle ID card. You're telling me you're proud of such a place? Why is it that, in fact, I think that God must have made a mistake creating black people. Believe you me, even animals cannot reason this way. Animals in the bush cannot reason the way that black people do. I'm telling you the truth. Ohaneze, because Ohaneze said, let restructure, let's down. That is something that these idiots don't understand. Those in Afeni, of course, Paya cannot be so stupid as to say this nonsense that idiot like Obiozo is saying. Anytime one of these socio-cultural rubbish, anytime you open your mouth and you say, oh, we want Nigeria to be one, Fulani will use it as justification to continue what they're doing. That is something you people don't understand. But if you go for division, if you go for broke, if you go for complete dismemberment of the zoo, then you get what you're looking for. It's common sense. It's Fulani. That's the way they behave. Fulani wanted to remove Jonathan. They did not waste time. They launched a terror group. They mounted a very severe and sustained campaign against Jonathan, the world over, with the help of the British. By the end of the day, Jonathan was out. And when they came in, they commenced the whole-scale Fulanization of the governing process of every structure, every political structure in the zoo called Nigeria. All of you are there blowing grammar, writing circumstances beyond my control, writing rubbish, writing junk online. Fulani embarked upon economic, political, social annihilation of all of you before your eyes. Before your eyes, you can see it. When it's time for them to retire, they don't retire. They retain them. Now they come, took away all your means of livelihood. Now come, oh my God in heaven, this UG, black people, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Why did I come amongst you people? People who cannot reason. People who cannot make use of their common sense in this UG, black people reason. Black people reason for once. Use your brain to reason for just 1 minute. That's all I ask of you. Fulani came all the way from Futajalon. They are now, telling us what to do. It took them many years, over 200 years, but they succeeded. They are in Ebonyi, in Abakaliki, telling us what to do. They are in Anambra, the seat of the oldest creation on this earth, telling us what to do. Oh my God. They said some people want to ask Buhari for money. And I want to ask this idiot, Garba Shehu, who is that person? Name that person. I want to ask Buhari for money. That is where I blame our brothers from the coastal region of Biafra. You see, that is the thing. You see, Fulani, they're very clever. Once you start an agitation, they give you money and you take, you're finished. Forever and ever, you're finished. That is why even revive the agitation in the coastal region is almost impossible. Because they'll say, oh, you wanted money, we gave you money, you stopped, we gave you pipeline contract and you went home. That's it. They will insult you. Money and oil that belongs to us. People that came all the way from Senegambia are telling us what to do. And people are not ashamed to wake up in the morning, look themselves in the mirror and say they are Nigerians. People are not ashamed of yourselves. God have mercy upon your wretched, idiotic black souls. I'm telling you the truth. Very, very wretched. Buhari cannot be bullied. But Buhari can be bullied into accepting. Buhari can be bullied into accepting. Do forgive me, I was rudely interrupted. Somebody came to my door. But we must proceed, and proceed we shall. These funny people, in their arrogance and delusion, is unaware of what is coming. And we are going to, basically, we're going to watch as the whole thing unfolds, as the whole zoo crumbles. All of you people talking about your stupid, idiotic one Nigeria, I feel sorry for all of you. I feel sorry for all of you. Why would anyone have an interest in a country and government that has terrorists as cabinet members? Just explain that to me. And the funniest thing is that when people came out to say there's a terrorist there, this is what he said. We have his record. His people, Fulani, are defending him. Fulani people are defending him. But you idiots from the south, from the east, you're talking rubbish about your one Nigeria. Whereas a terrorist, a killer, a murderer is in government as a minister. His own people are the people defending him. But you are in the south attacking those who are fighting for your freedom. And you're telling me that your brains are normal. Maybe there's something in Suya, maybe in Kilishi, and that cattle that they give to us to eat. There must be something fundamentally wrong with us as a people. Fundamentally wrong with us as a people. And we must confront it. And confront it we shall. These people lecturing us about no secession, you're destroying the country. You people, you Fulani idiots, you Fulani bigots, you Fulani impostors, you Fulani vagabonds are the same people that welcomed the rehabilitation of terrorists. You granted bandits, killers, murderers, and kidnappers amnesty. I want Obia not to listen. I want us to listen. I want this idiot, Sarikin Fulani of Imo State, Hope to listen very, very carefully. You people are fools because you cannot listen very well. The same people you're fighting for, killing your own people because of them, they are the ones rehabilitating, so they claim, putting the army that we have today. Somebody might come and say, you have given the order that the police and the army should be attacked. All those idiots. Some of you fools who cannot reason. We are not attacking any police. We are attacking the terrorists that they brought into the police and into the army. They are the ones killing our people. We must defend ourselves. You fools cannot reason very well. We are not fighting any standing or legally, properly constituted army or police. These are the same Fulani terrorists, murderers and killers. The same people that went in Damaturu or wherever it is, killing and slaughtering Christians in droves. You fools that cannot reason. The same Boko Haram that has been killing, the same Fulani terrorists have been killing people. They are the ones now in the army. Did you not see them? Recruit them into the army? You're telling me we shouldn't fight them? These are terrorists in police uniform and army uniform. You're saying we should not fight them? Is that what you're saying? Are you that foolish? Are you that stupid? This same Fulani pontificating about peace and unity and anti-secession whatever garbage that they are pouring out of their useless, stinking Janjaweed mouth. These same idiots, these same fools are the ones that rehabilitated Boko Haram. So they claim. These fools are the ones that granted amnesty to bandits. Now, let me surprise all of you. Surprise, surprise. Those that are giving amnesty to are Fulani terrorists, Fulani bandits, Fulani kidnappers, Fulani headsmen who are murderers and land-grabbing urchins. These are the people that are giving amnesty to. You people should reason. You zoo animals called Nigerians, reason for once. The hypocrisy in Fulani, their hypocrisy is astonishing. Hypocrisy. Fulani, who is responsible for the state of almost anarchy in the zoo, who is responsible for the hopelessness of the security framework of the zoo, Fulani, who is responsible for insecurity, Fulani, who are the bandits, Fulani, who are the terrorists in the zoo, Fulani, which people are going about slaughtering and taking over other people's farmlands. It is you. You people are the problem. Unfortunately, some idiots from the south cannot see it. You wanted to show us that you know how to write grammar, writing rubbish about one Nigeria. You are defending something that's indefensible. Indefensible. Indefensible, you fools. Some smelly rats, some smelly garbage, gutter, alamajiri, gutter. The lowest of the low. If it's one of those of their fools talking, I will even understand. From the gutter. Not contributed one single thing to the advancement of the zoo. Not one single contribution has the Fulani ever made. Tell me one national contribution that the Fulani has ever made to the advancement of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Just name one thing, absolutely nothing. They want power. Power and control of oil and gas. That's all they need. That's all they want. So they can run your lives for you and control your destiny. And you're not ashamed of yourself to claim that you're educated. From tonight, as I said earlier, no vehicular movement in Anambra, 12 midnight to 4 in the morning. No movement of vehicle in Anambra State. And you must find that Okon idiot. Find him and his family, find his children. Once and for all. Find his children. He's one of those Hausa peasants in those days that were used by the Fulani to destroy their own glorious Habe monarchies. This idiot in our land. He is AIG of police. They promoted him to AIG because he killed his own people at Isiama Faruku in Omwai. And he has come again. We must take death to them so they can see it. We are not afraid of death, but they are. We must take it to them. 14 days to remove the idiot as AIG or hell will be brought down on Abia State. Absolute hell. Let them understand it. When the police and the army are going about killing innocent people, none of you idiots, none of you monkeys from the zoo called Nigeria will ever speak. You people are demonic. Because of you people, I knew that black people have a problem. I'm telling you, because of Nigerians, I knew that black people are useless to mankind. I'm telling you the truth. Nigerians are the most useless set of idiots on the face of this earth. Fools everywhere. Some smelly Fulani youths. They call them Fulani youths. Very smelly. When you look at them, you know that they are very dirty. Dirty, stinking pigs. From where they come from, nobody knows. Fools. Expressing sympathy for a terrorist in government. Always trying to remove the speck in somebody else's eyes, but the log in their own, they can never see it. Fulani, deceiving all of you. And you intellectuals from the south are claiming you went to school. Nigeria. Which stupid Nigeria is that at all? The one that your father created or your mother created or your grandfather created. You monkeys from the south. Who created this Nigeria that you want to die over? Oh, sorry, because you have a stake in it. You people are called stakeholders. You want money as well. As the governors are enjoying, so do you also want to enjoy. Stupid, idiotic, mad people everywhere. These are the same people who are rehabilitating terrorists, the same people that have terrorists in their cabinet. They went to a meeting. Was it 2 days ago? They called a Federal Executive Council meeting. A terrorist was at the meeting. They didn't even discuss it. These are the people coming down to the east to pontificate, to tell us secession is not good. That rubbish, that nonsense. Self-determination is not good. It's not good. But having a terrorist in government is very good. He's very, very good, isn't it? He's wonderful, he's laudable, and you know, funny. Piano can stand up and mount all his rubbish, all he likes. He can never condemn a terrorist in government. Wike, the same thing. Wike is no longer sleeping in government house. He confessed with his own stupid, idiotic mouth. We will find him where he can run and run and run. He can be running all over the place. We will find the idiot. Eventually, we will find him. And when it happens, I will tell you, I told you so. Obiano has joined that very list. Everybody held in Anambra, illegally detained, must be freed. Abia the same, and right across our land. Or else that thing they want, they will get it. That thing you Fulani slaves want, you will get it. You are not even ashamed of yourselves. Look at the people controlling you from Abuja, from Sokoto and from Kaduna. Look at the idiots controlling you. You people are leaders. You claim you are leaders, leading nobody, because nobody in their right mind will want to do anything with you fools. Useless people everywhere, answering governors, but in essence, absolutely useless and hopeless. This is the same country that are debating ID card for cows, ID card for Nama. That's the country we want to belong to. That's I'm a Nigerian. I'm a proud Nigerian. I wish someday you can, all of you idiots that call yourselves Nigeria can be lined up and shot dead. You people are fools. ID card for cattle, for Nama. My God in heaven. Hey, I keep saying it all in my next life. If I see a black person, I'm telling you, I will become a stillborn in my mother's womb. I'm telling you the truth. You people make me sick. Your stupidity sickens me. The stupidity of black people makes me sick. I get sick thinking about it. I get sick. You people are fools. I'm telling you the truth. A country discussing, debating ID card for cattle, for Nama. Cow ID card. As they are busy lecturing you, we don't want secession. Something needs to happen. We must do something. Gunmen have attacked a university in Kaduna, kidnapping people. They will not send Okon. Okon say he's a hard man in Abia for killing my parents and 28 unarmed youths. He's a hard man. He has not been up north to fight Boko Haram. He was there when gunmen attacked a private university in Kaduna. The attack happened on Tuesday night, 2 days ago. when the gunmen invaded the school. In Fulani Noto, security, we were going to move through to the south. We want to go to the east. We want to deal with every criminality. But the criminality in Kaduna, you cannot see it. I don't know what type of human. God, how was it possible that you allowed me to be amalgamated with people who, in fact, I prefer to befriend a cow more than these people? I'm telling you the truth. Kaduna school was attacked. Scores taken. Because the Kaduna state governor is himself an arch-terrorist. The places I can visit in the world, none of them can go to it. But these are the same people insisting and talking rubbish every day. IPOB is a terrorist organization. But the countries I can visit, they can never visit it. They can never go there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now listen to me very, very carefully. The senator who represented Sheikh Sani, who represented the Kaduna Central a while back, a former senator, said the fresh report that bandits have attacked and kidnapped many students at the Greenfield University along Kaduna Abuja Road is yet another tragedy. Proprietors of schools within this axis need to read the signs. Even most of us have abandoned our farms to the care of God. You see, the Fulanis are very stupid. All of those, I understand what God has in store for Nigeria. And I know, I saw it many, many years ago. Over 15 years, I saw it. You see how foolish they are. The little they have, they're going to send to the east to fight us. And God will allow all these madmen from Fulani across the Sahel with guns to ravage them. A former senator said, we have abandoned our farms, and he's advising those that own universities to also abandon their schools. Do you see that our God is working? You know, when we pray, sometimes people don't understand that God actually answers our prayers. Our people are very stupid. You have a governor who has no sense of history. He says he's an elite. You have idiots in Ohanese. I saw George Obiozo responding to questions on Channels TV, reading from reading from a prepared script. They asked me, he was looking for his paper, opening it, looking for the answers. Like doing expo in an exam hall. These are your leaders. No sense of history. None of you ever, do you know why Hausa people we are destroyed so easily? It's because they had the likes of Obiano, Umahi, Ibazu in their ranks. Idiots. They thought they were fighting corruption, fighting their leaders. Fulani will always get you to fight one another. That is what they specialize in. That is their job. That is what they always do. That is what they do. They will get you fighting each other and they come in and they take over. That's what they do. And now they're using Obiano and Ibazu and all these other idiotic governors. Now, I don't consider Hope Uzodinma as a governor. He's not. Our people allowed the imposition of somebody that came forth in an election. That was when I knew that our conquest has been completed by the Janjaweed. That's why they can do whatever they like. Anything they like, they can do. Because you people are foolish. Very, very foolish. But we must continue. We need to continue because Elohim is on the throne. That is to tell you, those lecturing you about, stop secession, but they cannot stop terrorism in their own backyard in Kaduna. The immediate, that short engine in Kaduna cannot stop terrorism. But they want to tell you to stop agitation for freedom, away from terrorism. We are running from Fulani terror tendencies. That's what we're running from. Not just looking for freedom. We don't want to be with you. You people are, you are a curse upon any race that you mix with. You're a curse. History is there to vindicate everything that I say. Everything that I say. Before you say it is hate speech, go and refer to the interview granted by Sir Ahmadu Bello to BBC. It is there. I play it all the time. Go and read it. Fulani brought tribalism, hatred, wickedness into Nigerian politics. Fulani did single-handedly out of envy. because they cannot be like us. We are beautiful people, naturally endowed and blessed from heaven with intellect and knowledge. Out of greed, and show me one Fulani scientist. I keep asking you every blessed day, show me one Fulani invention, one thing that a Fulani child or man invented and said, this is mine, I did this. None. Zero. And you are in one Nigeria and then useless people. Debating the number of cows roaming across Nigeria. The most useless bunch of idiots in the world. They're in the Senate. It scaled the second reading. What does that tell you? Are you telling me that if we had on Oduduwa assembly, Oduduwa will sit down, learned men from Yoruba land will sit down and be discussing the number of cows in the country? Is that what you're telling me? But in the National Assembly, the Fulanis outnumber all of you by 2-1. They gerrymander, they create constituencies. They will always outnumber each and every, all of you put together. They determine the agenda. Imagine a whole National Assembly discussing cows, the number of cows, and giving ID card to cows. Maybe very soon they'll vaccinate them against COVID-19. That's the type of country you belong to. I'm a proud Nigerian. You're a proud animal, indeed. Mad people everywhere. Can you imagine having ID cards for beasts of the forest? Beasts, animals. ID card for cattle. Welcome to Fulani country. I'm sure that all of you are thinking of 2023, yes? There'll be no election. None whatsoever. Ordinary number election in November, there will be none. I said, no, not even campaign. I didn't even say, don't go. In the past, we said, oh, don't go to vote. They don't vote. No, we said, there will be no electioneering, nothing. Let them bring all that, their army that they have into Anambra, so that Boko Haram and all the rest of the people sent by Satan can ravage them very, very well. The zoo is finished. If you cannot see the handwriting on the wall, may the Most High have mercy upon your idiotic, ignorant soul. Nigeria is finished. Completely finished. Nobody can cure it anymore. Fulani people are experts at defending their own. Something idiots like Okon, this stupid fool, AIG, whatever rubbish, who claims it's AIG should learn. Fulanis always defend their own, even terrorists in government. Okon is a Biafran. He specializes in killing unarmed people in Biafra land. But the people that he's killing his own fellow brothers for are defending a terrorist, a killer in the north, in the cabinet. And he's an intelligent man, so to speak. You come, you kill. But when police formations are attacked, you start talking rubbish. But when you're killing the children of other parents, you keep quiet. All of you zoo Nigerian animals, you keep quiet. You monkeys from Black Africa, you keep quiet. Retribution, vengeance is coming. When we raise the dragon flag, they thought we were joking. And there will be retribution. Everybody you abduct, everybody you kill, you are going to die eventually. Where you're going to die, the place and time of your death, you no longer have to choose. The angels of God will choose. Not you anymore. But you are going to die. As you're killing other people's children, so are you going to die. If anybody thinks that intimidation, abduction, arrest, all this nonsense can make us to stop, it only makes us angrier. Understand this. We have crossed that stage of being intimidated. Passed it a long time ago. The sooner you realize that, the better for all of you. Some of you need to know this. You need to understand this. The so-called Southeast said, somebody said, Nigerian army raiding the South. They are raiding, they are abducting. I don't want to read or hear about it. Anywhere we know they're going to is a very simple strategy. Very, very simple. It worked very well in the Jewish ghettos of Warsaw in Second World War against the Nazi army. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. I don't know if most of our youth these days are on drugs. I don't know what is happening to them. They can no longer reason properly. Once they drive down, the convoy will not be more than 10 or 15 vehicles. They will drive into the village to abduct somebody. As they come to the village to abduct, we block every exit. That's all. We cut down trees to block every exit. As they are leaving, they must come down from their vehicle to clear the roadblock that we have mounted. And then we kill them. Very simple. Then we kill them. That time, their superior firepower and numbers count for nothing. You neutralize them. Now we are commanding the higher ground. They are on the lower ground. We allow them to come in. You know, they will come in the middle of the night, maybe around 4 a.m. You know, as they do, they sneak in. They do their show, which they cannot do in the north. Then we block every exit and we kill them. Very simple. It's not difficult. Because they have come to kill you. The law of natural right dictates that you kill them as well. That is how it is. That is the only way Fulani can leave you alone. If you think that Fulani can be killing you and you're writing petition, since this year we have not written not one single petition to anybody. Not one single one to anybody. You kill us now, you're going to die eventually. Be you police or army, I don't give a damn, you will die. Ndara, want to show you madness. You will see madness very, very shortly. They claim that they formed a rubbish or pussy. All this. When I tell you that your governors are liars and deceivers, you don't understand me. Especially those from the east. Your governors are liars. They are congenital liars. These are people that were doing 419 before, like Dave Omai. They were using laptop to steal money. Who put them? A confirmed 419 Yahoo he was doing in Lagos before.